The Church and the Kingdom, a New Testament Study, by Jesse B. Thomas, published originally in 1914, narrated with virtual voice from Berean Noble Press. Preface. The following pages embody the substance of an elective course, lately given to students of Newton Theological Institution. Some portions of the discussion in parts 4, 5, and 6 had been previously published in the Western Recorder of Louisville, Kentucky. I am indebted to the courtesy of the late editor of that paper, Dr. Eaton, for permission to use the matter taken from his columns. The articles then published aroused enough interest in Wales to induce an application from the Reverend J. Spinther James of Llandudno for the privilege of translating them into Welsh for circulation there. Care has been taken to derive authentic information as to the tenets of the various bodies mentioned from the language of their official standards, supplemented by interpretative utterances of recognized leaders among them. Only representative bodies have been selected in order to avoid needless prolixity. The effort to classify these bodies, and especially to summarize their views, is of course a precarious one. The result must be taken with a grain of salt. The logical sequences specified are by no means to be interpreted as actual, except where definitely alleged to be so. Endless differences in interpretation and application of the language of the documents cited from are discoverable, and will probably disclose themselves in heated protest if this volume should arrest the attention of dissidents. Moreover, logic and practice do not always travel together. Horace Walpole said the Anglican Church had a Romish ritual, a Calvinistic creed, and an Arminian clergy, and his sarcastic arrow went near the mark. It should be added that nothing here said as to the fictitious conception of a church universal should be construed as questioning the substantial reality of that underlying unity of the followers of Christ throughout the ages and the world, which, however wrongly named, is unquestionable. The kingdom is a present fact, but thus far only a fact within. Nor is there any disposition to carp at, or hinder the sanguine endeavor of sincere men, clerical or lay, to hasten the visibility of Christian union by legitimate means. Doubt is expressed as to supreme reliance on business methods of human device, or military organization into mass movements. There is peril in relying solely on the momentum of a burst of enthusiasm. The methods of the Crusades did not prove effective in the end. The kingdom of heaven is not to be taken by violence. It will come, not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, saith the Lord. It is like a grain of mustard seed, not a keg of dynamite. It is not necessary to say what will be only too obvious to the reader, that the author is a Baptist, and must be understood as speaking only from his personal point of view, not as a master in Israel. He asks for patient reading only, not for credence, except where buttressed by the law and the testimony.